question 27. People are like, oh, business model, what does that mean? We talked about this, it just means making money, okay? Now, question 27A, it says, compare and contrast 3 distinct business models, okay? 3 different ways of making money using multimedia systems. That's what it says at the end, okay? So let me give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, okay? I've got 6 different ways that I thought of. And some that overlap with previous questions, right? So, number 1. Traditional payment. This is the easy one, okay? Users get charged on a per item basis for what they want, okay? You want this song, you pay $1.69 for it, okay? Or you want to watch this video for 24 hours, or you can hire it. Both of those ways are just the traditional payment way. Just like you go to the shop, you pay something for an item, okay? Number 1. Number 2, subscription. Subscription. That's when you pay money for, you know, a regular charge, irrespective of how much you use, and that way you get access to a broad range of, you know, content. So that's the way Netflix works, basically. Higher fees, you might get greater features like behind-the-scenes footage or interviews, that kind of thing. Or you might get a broader set of materials, like more channels. That's the way I think Foxtel works. The more you pay, the more channels you get access to. Okay? So, 1, traditional payment. 2, subscription. 3, advertising. So instead of charging the users, you don't charge them anything. They get to watch for free. Who are you charging? If you're a content creator, who are you charging? Good, right? Some companies, they're like, well, this TV show is popular. I want to put my product in front of its viewers' eyes. So you're charging those companies for screen time, okay? So advertising. You can say inline ads or overlay ads or product placements or banner space. They're all different ways of advertising, okay? Number 4. This is a cool one. No one mentioned it though, I don't think. Merchandising, okay? Now, a lot of YouTube creators make the bulk of their money this way because advertising is actually only like cents at a time. Like, woohoo, I made 7 cents off this video, okay? Merchandising, things like t-shirts and cups and posters and signed paraphernalia, those kinds of things, right? So users aren't charged for the content, they're charged for peripheral items that relate to the content. Okay, but you can make some real money that way. Number 5, one I've already mentioned, which is crowdfunding. So users pledge funds before the production begins. Okay, and then you know, if you're a backer, you get perks or rewards for backing the project. Okay. 6th one, last one, paywalls. Paywalls. What's a paywall? You get to access a little bit of something, like say the first paragraph of an article, but then if you want to read the whole thing, you're going to pay a little bit. So it's similar to traditional payment, but not quite. It's a little bit like, yeah, you can have the first bite of that cheeseburger for free, but pay me $2 if you want the rest of it, okay? So it's not quite traditional payment. Paywalls. It's a very common thing online. Okay, so you had to, what does compare and contrast mean, by the way? You can't just say what those business models are. You have to provide some points of comparison, some things which are similar. Like, do users get charged for the content or not? Is it free to them? Do they get charged per item or is it a regular charge? Who's the actual source of revenue? Is it the user or is it some company who wants to advertise? Is there a requirement for intermediary parties, right? Like say iTunes, Apple takes their cut, right? Is it continuous or is it occasional? Those are the kinds of things I was looking for you to say, yes, they're similar, or yes, no, they're different. That's what compare and contrast means. Okay. Right.